to Double Amazing. We will share the most incredible things to you, and give it a rating of 1 to 5 stars. Today, let's talk about the top 10 strongest beasts in the movie. Let's find it out. Top 5. Lizzie. In the 2018 Rampage movie, Lizzie is an American crocodile who, after eating the mutagen canister that fell from the Energine space station in her Everglades home, is transformed into a massive beast. In the movie, rather than being a mutated lizard, Lizzie is a mutated crocodile and therefore is much larger than the other monsters, making her much stronger and more durable than George and Ralph, and is more than capable of handling both of them. Though her larger size, she might not be as fast as Ralph and slower than George. She is still capable of scaling through buildings despite her bulk. Her durable body is able to take more attacks than others, as attacking attacks from bullets, missiles, and bombs. Her jaws are able to crush helicopters but can do more harm to others. She also has a tail club that she can use as a mace to smash or crush things with it. Just like her former self as a normal crocodile, she can swim, though her aquatic ability has enhanced her breath underwater for long period time, as she has fish-like gills on her neck. Combat power, 3.5 stars. Top 4. Drogon. Drogon is one of the dragons born in the Dothraki Sea. Commanded by Daenerys Targaryen, he is named for her dead husband, Drogo. Drogon is believed to be the reincarnation of Balerion the Black Dread, but Daenerys decides to give him a new name for his new life. Drogon is noticeably larger than the other two dragons in the TV show. Most of his scales are black, shadowing red ones that run down his back and neck. His wings and frills are black-red mix, down to the wing bones, which are black. His eyes are orange-red. Drogon has grown considerably over the course of 7 years, from the size of a kitten to the size of a large whale. Being a dragon, Drogon has an immense physical strength and can spit destructive streams of fire. He can also fly extremely high and at great speeds, more than any other animal. It is implied that physically, he is the strongest of the 3 dragons. He is by far the most aggressive of the 3. During the Battle of King's Landing, Drogon's fire was shown to be strong enough to demolish the city buildings, including the Red Keep, and blasts the city gates. Combat power, 4 stars. Top 3. King Kong. Kong's power level ranges with each incarnation. With the 1933 or the first Kong was a wall-level monster capable of taking large amounts of bullets, spears, capable of smashing small buildings and most cars, tearing a pterosaur's wing off, and being able to defeat a tyrannosaur 2 times his size. And the strongest Kong being the most recent, the Skull Island Kong, being city level, capable of taking large amounts damage, being able to pick up and throw massive monsters, can survive being severely burned. Kong's power level can also be doubled with the use of electricity or lightning. These 2 electric sources will double Kong's power and abilities. As well, Kong can use tools, allowing him to do more damage in combat. Kong was able to throw tools or rocks many meters, and was able to go on for hours or rounds in a fight or rampage-like state. Kong was fully capable of taking rounds of bullets, heavy weaponry, horns, claws, teeth, was even fully able to duel Godzilla one-on-one, and even was able to survive a blast of Godzilla's atomic breath. Combat power, 4.5 stars. Top 2. King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is a three-headed dragon kaiju who first appeared in the 1964 Godzilla film, The Three-Headed Monster. Like most of his past incarnations, Ghidorah is larger than Godzilla. Ghidorah's wings are much larger and more bat-like in appearance than most incarnations. The membrane of each wing is supported by 4 bat-like phalanges extending from Ghidorah's wrists, and an additional 3 phalanges that extend from the sides of Ghidorah's torso. Ghidorah was able to regenerate the head that was decapitated by Godzilla almost instantaneously. The process was somewhat brutal, requiring that the severed head's tongue regrow first, followed by the skull producing a bright golden membrane, which the middle head seems to tear away from the regenerating left head prematurely, then muscle, skin, and scales. Ghidorah's intimidation style was very similar to a king cobra. Much like cobras that raise their heads and spread their necks, Ghidorah's heads arched their necks and spread his wings to make him appear twice as large as Godzilla. Ghidorah's jaws and his gravity beams were his primary and preferred weapons, with all 3 heads tending to work together and often firing their gravity beams in unison to combat Ghidorah's foe. Combat power, 4.5 stars. Top 1. Godzilla. King of the monsters, Godzilla's height was increased to 393 feet from the 2014 incarnation, weighing 90,000 metric tons. Godzilla is an enormous, destructive, prehistoric sea monster awakened and empowered by nuclear radiation. Godzilla was conceived as a metaphor for nuclear weapons. Godzilla is amphibious. It has a preference for traversing Earth's hydrosphere when in hibernation or migration, can breathe underwater. Godzilla's signature weapon is its atomic heat beam nuclear energy that it generates inside of its body. Uses electromagnetic force to concentrate it into a laser-like high-velocity projectile, and unleashes from its jaws in the form of a blue or red radioactive beam. Combat power, 5 stars. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe the channel and activate the notifications so you won't miss one. See you next time.